2 weeks, non-stop.
Yeah.
Kids, don't even eat till they.
Okay, next,
30
flip this way,
minutes.
flip. Oh, there you are. You don't sign yours.
It's fun,
right?
but boy, after a while.
Jimco, you probably
Yeah,
signed off
yeah.
on, right?
It's like, it reminds me, why it's best to have children.
Yep.
You know, these-
Next, Sandman.
these
Just keep
people
going.
that-
You're doing great.
Especially
you can do
guys
it.
that are starting families
It
again.
doesn't have 50. I know.
It's like,
What am I gonna do?
I can't imagine.
I need to get 50, you got like an 8-month-old child. Yeah.
Run
But,
with something.
grandkids are great, but it's also nice.
No, I know,
Wait.
I know, yeah. And so last night, it's my daughter's kids that are up. And last night, my son and his wife, and 2 kids came to the house, and they spent the night. So now 4 kids. Just running around.
Bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, yep, for sure.
How's Deb?
She's doing really good.
Good.
Give her my regards.
Yeah, I will.
Is there a?
Worked a lot with her on the Workforce Investment Board.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
Yep.
not.
She did a great job.
Are you still on that or?
I am, but I'm gonna be leaving. Ryan will take my spot.
Okay.
But until the fall,
Yeah,
he's got enough on his plate. I'm gonna hang with him for a while.
Yeah.
Like with everything else.
We're getting forms next.
Bring them in. So,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you can't dump it all.
Oh, I know. Yeah. It's like drinking from a fire hose.
Yeah.
No, I really like.
That's
I was
it.
thinking about it today.
I just-
Oh.
I need to get into Access Ontario and that whole history and,
Oh, yeah.
where we're at and all that stuff, but, and I haven't even talked to them yet about that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, fortunately, that's wrapping.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's sunsetting, but it's still a year,
Yeah,
and I think there's still opportunity there that I don't want us to miss. Way more.
mhm.
Why do we have Leonard's photos? Do we know anything about
But
that?
yeah, that and,
You know,
not this week and next week, we go do Railroad Day. Take them over. The railroad guys.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Put them on the train.
Yeah.
do you think we'll be
all of
done
those have
before 5:45?
30-year history.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
They're
Oh,
fascinating.
nice.
People and,
How was the big jet?
this county didn't have an active branch line rail. to be manufactured, it wouldn't be here at this point.
Right, there's that.
So it really did work out very well.
Mhm.
We're gonna screen share.
That's a whole other thing to learn about the relationship, sharing of
Share
revenue,
my screen.
taxes. The creative plan we put together a long time ago. So it's together.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's very important. But in due time, first thing. Take them over to the Center of
Listen, I don't know what
Excellence.
to do about that damn thing, about your
Convention
thing.
Center.
We've ordered from those people before without a contract.
Well,
Just
we don't
go
get-
learn.
It's really.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna
It's the
do?
only place.
It was rated in
Why do you need that
Can
to
you
order
just
it?
call?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Not large.
Oh,
but
hi,
second
Michael.
most
Talk to Michael.
diverse.
He won't- He's like, no, we're not filling out, giving somebody his banking, our
And
bank
that's
account.
where our
information.
strength is.
Do you give
Yeah.
somebody your bank account information? No, you would never do that.
What's
up,
Real
Chris?
world, strong sectors.
Lost in the bathroom.
So,
That's my guess.
trying to introduce them slowly but surely.
No place.
That's why they have another six months.
Listen, do you have other?
As well.
Nope,
just to
okay,
get
that's
them
done. This
started
is next one. I just got this today.
comfortable
This is
with
agency,
people and
I think.
processes. But he will.
Yeah,
Good job, great job.
good, good.
All right.
He's a leader, he's got good leadership.
Mhm. Okay,
And,
what I need you to do is pick up the telephone,
Good sense of humor.
or just pull it over here. I know you don't understand.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm saying that it's not your friend.
People leave
I've seen them.
companies that's doing
Hold on, I gotta find it.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Hold on.
money here.
One. I got you.
Got it.
Yeah.
No, okay, 91646
Yeah, my daughter works for a.
876
advertising company.
9923.
Always, but she works American, she
General.
works in their London.
Just push the call button.
This
But
one?
they've been very
Sure.
generous. I mean, since COVID.
Go.
She's their chief graphic designer and she goes on all the shoots. all the stuff.
Welcome to Zoom.
She was
Enter your
3
meeting
days a week,
followed by
only goes
pound.
in
Ready?
one day.
Go.
8,
But she can be. productive
7,
doing that.
8,
Occasionally she has to go
9,
away and go on.
7,
Except for
8,
tomorrow.
That was her request.
0,
Mhm.
And they wanted
8, 6,
I was surprised,
9,
but
1, pound.
They do it.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's good.
Enter your
Three-year-old and
participant
one they
ID,
have-
followed by pound.
1,
Otherwise,
Wait,
press
wait,
pound to continue.
Operating
Okay,
pretty
go.
much
1,
as
9,
virtual as
0,
Right now.
0,
You know, we have
6,
that
1,
home office space.
pound it.
And we-
You are in the meeting
Yeah.
now.
Good
You are the
job.
participant.
front building,
Please stand by.
50,000
This meeting is
square
being
feet.
recorded.
We had 10.
So none of this thing I
that,
need.
We leased
You're gonna
off
waste time.
to Canandaigua Company,
Yeah,
Okay.
what's that?
and
This is my
Debbie and I met with
tomorrow's job.
Carla and Bill.
Oh, yeah.
There's an LDC,
Yeah.
something, after,
Just really
before.
Half of it up for
Yep.
sublease.
Lovely.
Before.
We should know that for the.
Who's running the show today?
You know, give Sue or Ryan that information.
Oh,
That'd be
okay.
I gotta get my
Yeah.
child to come and get me.
We can, because, you know, people occasionally do get out of the
I
blue,
think
you know,
you know what
somebody's
time
looking
it
for
is.
10,000 or,
Yeah.
Oh, is Serena coming tonight?
Looks
So-
like it.
but yeah.
Wow.
I
You can
I
sit
went to
right
Dick's
by and
this
move
morning,
her-
wanted to
move
get
her on
some stuff. I always go like 9 o'clock, you know, I don't want to deal with the other people.
Yeah.
Michael, can you give that lady
But I drove
from the
around,
filter place a call,
High
and just
Point.
ask her what she needs.
Constellation Brands had
We should
more
have
cars than I've
purchased
seen in
a
the
few
last
times.
month,
That doesn't seem to work.
but still 30, where it used to be 200.
Oh, yeah.
Try not to have much
Yeah,
in the
you-
office,
At our places,
What's that?
like you had a
Oh.
struggle to.
but when I do,
Parking.
I remember.
of course.
Yeah.
We
I
fail
need
you.
it, yeah.
Now-
Almost every time.
We still
No.
try to get you to do it.
Unless we're having something at the office, there's only a handful of people that come in on a regular basis.
We're not gonna-
You know, when our sales team comes to town, you know, I've made it mandatory. If they're in
Where's the good
town,
one?
you're coming in.
People come.
Oh,
She was
no.
running away.
Oh, no, she had to call Dustin.
No, none of this virtual.
Right,
You know.
right. But other than that, people can remain virtual.
But other than that, and for, you know, a lot of my technical people, if I said you gotta come in the
I
office,
would say goodbye.
they'd say goodbye, and they're.
Mhm. Did you see it already?
Not waiting for. That will let it.
I know, that's like.
Oh, yeah.
And probably make more money than I'm paying.
Yeah, no, I can believe
Oh, that too.
people have just become used to that as a way of life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know personally, I'm doing it now because I'm retired. And I work on the dining room table. Hey, man, how you doing, man?
We've seen in person again.
Yeah, nice to see you too. I work on the dining room table is my office. And, you know, I do meetings and everything virtually, so,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a way of life.
Yeah, technology has really gotten, you know, very good.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna have a partial virtual and physical meeting, it's better, I think, to either be all or none.
Yeah,
In a lot of cases.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I think I would agree with that.
yeah.
Well, the board supervisors let you dine, want you there,
Yeah.
but if you got a legitimate reason.
Well, apparently the state is still allowing us to do for another month. You can be virtual.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that got bounced out a little farther again.
Yeah, I think I might have, Dan.
I think it went out to September.
Yeah, Well, that's good.
September's the month.
So-
But we passed something here anyways that should enable us to do whatever we want, doesn't it?
Until the state overrides what we passed.
Well, I think frankly, a lot of boards like this, you're gonna start losing people
Mm-hmm.
if it's mandatory to be here in person. Got used to not doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It costs me an extra, a little over an hour to come
Here?
and meet, you know, half hour on each end of it.
Well, what I'm starting to get a little upset about is costs me in gas to come up here all the time. And it's 36 miles round trip, you know.
Yeah, but it's all downhill, right?
Both directions.
We just gotta go around the lake.
Yeah.
I filled up today too, it was like stunning.
My cost hasn't changed.
You have electric vehicles,
Yeah,
good for you.
yeah.
How far can you go with it without?
When I first got it, I could do 300 miles, and now I'm down to about, a little under 270.
What?
That's still pretty good.
Which is, yeah.
Are they
it is
getting
pretty
it?
good. I mean,
I told them order.
never drive
Huh?
Told them order
275
two.
within a day unless
That's
I'm.
Does
awesome.
performance change as the battery gets low?
No, the older the battery gets.
Did you get to
the
go
less
inside it?
Charge it can.
You did?
But as far as when you're down to like a quarter of a battery left, so,
It's just like you've got 100%. And
Deferred payment. Who's that guy?
it's that way until you have. You know,
yeah,
so it's not like your car.
all or nothing.
Yeah, it's not like your car where I got another
So they
50 miles.
can be
When it says zero, you're.
Really?
Yeah, that video, the camera from the tail.
Yeah, I just drove up from, Georgia yesterday.
Oh, just, oh, the whole way?
So they.
No, with the whole way down, but on the way back, we took.
Remember they went to
Yeah,
Imagine
it's
and
funny,
Rose
yeah,
for a while?
Well, yeah.
They come back to Camino.
more north you go, oh, it's more expensive to gas.
Bridge.
Well, I just had a friend drive
When
his
Anna lived,
The worm plate.
dually Chevy
Over.
pickup truck,
How much?
diesel,
75.
pulling a fifth wheel trailer all the way to California.
one of the really.
Cost more than $3,000 of fuel.
Oh,
Is that the biggest jet that we've had there?
that's,
Wink.
I understand formal about it.
Oh, crap. Was it tight?
yeah, we're commenting on it, because we saw a lot
It really
of
makes a difference in the distance.
those type of things that are going.
Knows whether or not they can make turns, but they did, so.
Did you go there and back?
Probably the biggest wheelbase here.
Hmm?
Did you go there and back, or just?
No, he was coming back from there.
Just coming back?
He,
It's over the
he's got a place
know.
in Woodville,
Yeah, that's way cool.
but they spend their winter out in
The
California.
announcement of it.
I'd be kind of curious to see what.
Here, like
I
for
think
job.
my car is pretty well, to be honest.
So they flew her in.
I went with the high test.
So they had.
It was a-
Gonna
it's
do-
Are they
interesting
gonna order it
because
or what?
Wow.
For the last
Yeah,
three
I
or
wanna
four,
see that.
usually when you fill it up, it gives you a total mile.
So that's the
Oh,
group.
It's been around.
Okay.
That's where they,
In there.
they get up to two.
And then I started putting in high test.
Sheraton, I
Started
think.
cheap.
Kelly is.
And in the back
is
is
a
the
high
master bedroom.
So after I
Going on
definitely cycled through, I was
How
paying
much,
about 460. You know, per,
Oh, hey,
you know, the price, and yeah, I was
I
doing.
don't like them. I don't like these people.
Well,
But-
I try not
She
to,
wasn't
I like
wearing
to
the
We had a
pass
smaller version of.
Yeah, we were kind of, about 10 gallons.
Oh,
That was about the
Traveling,
average.
getting back
Kids
from
from
vacation.
basketball.
was not fun.
Oh,
uh-uh.
yeah.
My kids.
That was
And
about
go where?
the
Which
average.
will attract.
In New York
It's a
City.
pretty good haul. That's gotta be one
Toss of the
long
dice.
ride.
I don't know.
You know, go way down there,
I don't know if
to
Yeah,
West
it's
Virginia,
not
Italian.
and
reliable is what it was.
we were planning on taking a
For sure.
break.
Thank you.
And I think,
I don't know,
you know,
we just must have got lucky, we never got hit with any traffic, it was just.
COVID really
Go.
hurt them all bad.
That's
They've
just-
all
Well, I run to my-
We're in
you know,
South Carolina
various
going,
lakes
we're there.
Try to
I run to my
minimize
sons
it,
and,
and it's just.
Rolls Royce engine.
There
Warrenton,
was a
Virginia.
pilot shortage even
west
before,
of Washington DC.
Yeah.
Okay.
retiring.
It's a 7-hour ride.
People
Yeah.
not
And,
have
but I'm done at that point.
And COVID.
Yeah.
Should be on the one
That's worse.
Mhm.
Actually, I'm lucky, Mary likes
You
to
know, the
drive.
one thing that
She prefers
COVID
it.
demonstrated is
Yeah.
it doesn't
So
take.
nobody
my-
flew in on it?
For my entire career, all I did was drive.
you know,
So if she wants to
kind of-
drive,
Okay.
and she's good at it enough, I'm comfortable, I can fall
Percentage
asleep.
of people that decide, I don't wanna work in this field
I'm
anymore.
sad that,
Go over
yeah.
here.
Who's Serena?
who
Suddenly
rejected
it's
himself from his airplane.
Okay.
Bad shape in the house.
He is?
Rena Compolito is from Underberg Kessler.
Ah,
Other than their lawyers.
Glasses.
Hi, Sue.
And
Kelly's
they were
on.
vacation.
Hi,
Hi,
Kelly.
Cal.
Hello.
1.2 and while they're flying,
No kidding.
came in
My daughter
for demo.
did that. She worked for Wegmans. Very happy there.
Who are they demoing to?
Just got burnt out during COVID and.
Where,
Yeah.
where's she working?
So
Where's she
literally
working out?
fly
She's
into the stands.
She said,
Yeah.
a month,
So this is.
I saved up enough, I was good, I'm gonna figure out what plan I'm gonna have for my life.
Okay.
I made it
She was at Wegmans?
Like,
I have two at Wegmans.
Pardon?
I have two of my boys at Wegmans.
Yeah, I know you do.
They love it.
would get
Yeah.
sent to different stores?
That's Jonathan Zapper, he's the.
My, one boy is IT specialist, and he hasn't
Can I
left
try her?
home in about 2 years.
Wow.
They all work from home.
Yeah, right.
And
Just playing public
they were
radio.
told at one point,
Oh, goodness.
all right, we got you guys come back.
Yeah, they've done
And
a
there was enough grumbling about it that they, management thought about it, man, this is working, why mess with it?
Mhm. Yeah, your attrition will go up. We're basically working virtually.
Your Band-Aid.
Right.
Your Band-Aid.
Are you really?
Yeah,
I did it,
Coffee, all.
yeah, yeah, we have
It's
a lease on that whole front building
But it's like,
that we sub
Oh, yeah.
and pay.
I was wondering when I went by there today,
Anyway.
who you were making live there. I saw the camper out front.
Oh.
How was that done? Making
Yeah.
everybody
So
sick.
it's our,
Yeah.
just adequate enough?
Yeah.
So I was told,
Fully
Mike,
loaded,
we're
it
going
needs
to
5,200
put
feet,
20,000 of it up for.
But,
Okay.
but just coming in like
We
this
still
is no
have
problem.
Yeah, they're.
a little less than 4.5 years on
Nine
lease.
Gulf Street people. 'cause they-
We can list it on our website.
Technically, it's still
Yeah.
environmental.
Jim Ar-
And,
Jim Armstrong
yeah,
is doing an
technicians,
update. He's almost
monitoring and.
Yeah.
done with his update right now.
Mhm.
So did Richard or Rob come out?
I think Ron came out.
Jim have it?
Actually, that was my day.
I think we need
Carlos
to get you
is
a
gonna
name
come
tag.
in for-
Okay, Carlos is good about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wanna go to DPW and get a nice one like what you got there.
It
I don't know where
doesn't
mine
look
came
like a
from.
regional jet.
Yeah.
David Ray got
It's
these
a
for us.
100
Yeah.
It just,
I don't know where to
they're
go.
just taxiway, and that was
Mine are
hanging over the road, the painted road.
I'm still
Yeah.
that black.
You wouldn't want too many of those.
Well,
in there.
that's because you're
Well,
important.
like you said,
Oh.
there are two,
Staff is
right? There's
green.
only two.
Oh,
He
Well,
had
they're
his
taking
color
orders
coded.
and hoping to make their first
Wow.
delivery this year.
wow, now I feel privileged.
The other one is finished inside.
And if it's cardboard, what's that mean? You're
I'll
only here
support you.
temporarily?
Temporarily, that's right, Dan.
Start base price
That means he
is
came after
75
Dave Ray.
Yeah, yeah. So how's your golf game, Michael?
Oh, you know, getting old, Dan.
Where's the check?
No, it's
I hear
not
you.
good, but, yeah,
My daughter picking me up, I said 5:40.
it's,
I think that's.
another guy, somebody said, well, you're getting older,
Don't even.
you know, you're not as long,
But you're gonna take a
straight. I said,
day off.
I don't have either.
Tomorrow, tomorrow.
Did you have a knee or a hip? That you had to- Didn't you do?
No, I thought I was supposed to have a knee replacement, but I've been able to avoid it.
Yeah, okay.
But,
They tell me, knees can be real troublesome. I mean, after the surgery. Hips are supposedly a piece of cake.
Compton.
Why? What do you have
Michael
going
is,
on?
Lewis had hip.
No, I had
You mean-
replacement.
You had knee
supposed to.
replacement?
Michael and I both had knee replacements.
Did it go? All right?
So they're-
Because,
Yeah, it still bothers me once in a while.
I had a good friend who had it, and it could be because he wasn't willing to stand still very long. And, but man, oh man, he ended up having to have it redone.
Ooh.
There was
Uh.
bad knee parts that went out there.
Okay,
Right.
My
Stop. I
cousin's
just need
wife,
some-
she had to have it redone.
yeah.
My brother said they had it redone, but that was
So?
more,
And,
Whip it up
it
nice.
shrinks and.
Yeah.
glue it down into the,
But, yeah, my other
No.
knee, my left knee, I did have a replacement many years ago, but it was a partial. You get one compartment, and that had to be redone too.
I just had a good friend who had heart surgery.
For you.
They repaired his one valve in his heart. And all that's wrong, he's got a scar about that long. Right, that's it.
That's it,
Yeah.
Barry,
microsurgery.
and then Serena.
Barry was gonna log on, yeah.
But we have a forum.
And Serena isn't here quite yet.
Hi, everybody. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, hi, Lou.
Loud and clear, Lou.
All right. I'm in the hospital. Is that a acceptable location or?
No, no.
Your patience it is.
Okay. For the purposes of me voting and all that's okay, or?
Yeah.
Yes, what they did, Lou, was, the governor extended for a month the emergency status,
Oh, okay.
so we can meet under the old Zoom rules. And
Okay,
she's expected to extend it through the mid-September, is what they're
Okay.
thinking right now.
all right,
You
thanks.
already had, to tell you the truth.
No, it's on a month.
So you're good, Lou. You're a quorum, you can vote, no problems.
EDC is much bigger.
But tomorrow's a Friday. Holy cow.
Is it tomorrow?
The,
Perfect.
But I saw that vote here signs out.
the sheriff's race is big,
That's a big one, right, local.
local, yeah. I've been on that 209 committee.
Oh, boy. That'd be a tough duty.
It hasn't been that much fun to We issued a report a little prematurely, in my personal opinion. But people are reacting that way. Nothing to it.
Well, in personnel matters, you can't.
What you have to understand is a whole lot of people came forward risking their neck, forward and speak. You gotta protect those people.
Hey, Sue, what other board members are we expecting?
We have Dan Marshall and Dan Coolidge here at the office in the conference room, and just you and Lou on Zoom.
Okay,
Serena.
I think we got you over there.
So we have a legit quorum.
The only other person I think we're expecting was Barry Kerrigan to come on, and he might just come for the IDA, I don't know.
Who's the,
Kelly is.
Kelly is.
and Sue, do we need to record the LDC meeting as well?
Yes.
Okay, and we're doing that on your end now?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I did that a long time ago, Mike Manicow.
Yes, it's been a while. I was, just with my cousin Sam last weekend.
Oh, I just talked to, actually, I just talked to him today.
Oh, did you?
So Kelly, do you want to go ahead and call it to order since it's 5 o'clock now?
If we're ready to go, sure. I'd like to call the
Yeah.
Ontario County Local Development Corporation meeting to order. Good afternoon, everyone. I believe our first order of business today is to approve a resolution to appoint Ryan Davis as Executive Director, and I'd like to turn it over to Sue for further comment.
Well, Ryan Davis has started. Ryan today is not at the meeting just because he is at a economic development training class in Albany this week. So he's not here, but I would certainly hope you would want to appoint Ryan Davis as the Executive Director.
I'll move that motion to accept Ryan Davis as Executive Director of the LDC.
Great. Is there a second?
I'll second. Don?
Great. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Excellent. Motion carried.
Hang on one second. Sorry, I was muted. I thought the motion said to appoint him as executive director of the LDC. Was that correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Is that the LDC, and we'll do a separate motion during.
Okay.
IDA.
All right. Thank you.
Correct. Thank you, Lou.
Mhm.
Any other questions or discussion? All right. I think our next item is to approve our minutes from our March meeting. I'm sure everyone had a chance to review those minutes.
I will make that motion. This is Lou.
Thank you, Lou.
Second, Dan Marshall.
Thanks, Dan. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Let's see, I think, Michael, we have some deposit accounts, a resolution related to deposit accounts. I'll turn it to you.
Yeah, so this is the resolution that authorizes at least 2 of 5 people to sign any of our banking instruments, i.e. checks. Basically, it is the same, only we're removing Mr. Matakowski and putting in Ryan Davis. And this is for both Canandaigua National Bank and Alliance National Bank. Those are the two bankings we have.
Okay, so no changes to the accounts, just to the signers on those accounts.
Just to the signers, that's correct.
Need a motion on that?
Yes,
The-
please.
the
I'll
motion?
make that.
This is Lou, I'll second.
Okay, motion by Dan, second by Lou. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, financial statements, real quick, I'll just go ahead and talk about the LDC. As you can see, where you've got $225,000 in cash. The one payable we have is for $4,500, $4,575, and that is for the Mango Metzger Bar, and that'll be the final, hopefully the final check that we have for the year for the LDC. There's a total equity of $221 with the balance being in the current liabilities. Any questions on that?
You said 4570, how about the one above it?
That was paid, that was insurance, we had to get that paid. So we're just putting that in there just to make sure it's ratified.
Aren't we approving 7427?
I'm sorry, yeah, we're actually approving both of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, did I say just this one?
Yeah,
It should be both.
okay.
Yep, sorry about that.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
So we're approving both payments?
That's correct.
Yeah.
I'll second, Marshall.
Thanks, Dan. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Do we also need a motion for the financial statements? To accept the financial statements?
Please,
All right, need a motion to accept the financial statements.
I'll make a motion, Don.
Thanks, Don.
This is Lou, I'll
Second
second.
that.
Okay.
Is that Dan seconding?
I guess so, yeah.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Financial statements carried. Any other business? Take a motion to adjourn.
This is Lou, I'll make the motion.
Motion by Lou.
So move, Dan.
Thank you, Dan. Meeting is adjourned. I will now call the Industrial Development Agency meeting to order. I think our first, I don't think the agenda has changed. First order of business is our High Point 300 resolution. Sue, I'm going to turn it to you.
Yes, if you remember, Fred Rinaldi came in and they had applied for an additional sales tax to finish the build out of High Point 300. That's the building where First American Equipment Finance is located. It's $6 million to finish the build out of 60,000 square feet at High Point 300. They are going to add 75 jobs. It's about 450,000 of additional sales tax benefit. And we had a public hearing, I think you saw the minutes from that, and the only comment was that Supervisor Jack Marin said how glad he was to have First American Equipment there, and what a good landlord Rinaldi's are, and how good developers they are. Michael, if you want to talk about the cost benefit analysis?
yeah, so basically we took the original project and just amended it to bring in the extra 450,000, so that while the numbers at the end didn't change too much, we're looking at a cost benefit of 13 to 1. It's about the same as it was previous, so.
Okay.
The second
So-
half of the bill. Yep, the 120,000.
Well, about a little less than half.
So the only figures that really changed on this was the sales tax, addition of sales tax. And the cost.
The building's 150,000.
So Sue, we need to approve a resolution to authorize and induce.
Yes.
This is Lou. I'll make the motion.
Motion by Lou,
Second by Don.
second by Don. Any discussion? All right, if there's no further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
Residence is up there on the hill yet?
Not yet.
That's down the road. Yep.
Great. All right, I guess we are now onto the administrative part of our agenda, and we will now take a motion to appoint Ryan Davis as the Executive Director of the IDA.
I'll make that motion. It's Dan.
Thank you, Dan. Need a second?
Second, Don.
Thank you, Don. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
Kelly, if I could just add, I've been working with Ryan now a little bit, and I think he's doing an excellent job. Just want everybody to know that. I kind of went through Don, some of the work Sue and I are doing together, to bring him along and all the different projects, processes, programs. And we have a railroad meeting coming up, put him on the train. We have Access Ontario. I need to bring him up to speed on that. So we're taking it small bites. He's in training this week, but I just wanted everybody to know I think he's doing a very good job so far, and will represent Ontario County quite well.
It's great to hear, Mike. Thank you.
Having been on the selection committee, I need to tell you that it took a long time to find somebody to replace you, Mike.
Well, you found a good one.
I hope. I hope.
Great. Thanks, Mike. I think we need a motion to accept the minutes. I don't know if you want to pull the minutes up from our last meeting.
This is Lou. I have reviewed those. I would make a motion to approve them.
Thank you, Lou.
And Don will second it.
Thank you, Don. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carried. And let's see, Michael, turn it to you for a motion to approve a resolution on the municipal deposits.
Again, we're just removing Mr. Manikowski and putting in Ryan Davis as the executive director. This has an additional bank on it, a five-star bank that is for exclusively used for the airport.
Okay. Was that, is that a new account that we're looking to open or has been opened, or? just
No,
looking off?
five-star has been as long as I've been here, so it's at least 10 years. Five-star is exclusively that we use for the airport, and the other two are for the main IDA.
Okay.
Mike, was that a requirement to have a different bank for that?
I don't believe so, but I think they did it just to kind of spread a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Great. All right, we'll take a motion for the municipal deposit resolution.
This is Lou. I'll move it.
Thank you, Lou.
Second, Dan.
Thank you, Dan. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. We'll move to the invoices for payment. Michael.
Well, okay. Kelly, I'll do the airport expenses. Everything on the, you got it up? Yep. Is pretty much typical and in line, maybe a little less in some areas, utilities, so forth, with monthly expenses. The only two outstanding items are for Vandenberg and Kessler, helping us out with some tenant matters, and our annual subscription to the management program, and asset management program we have for the 1170.
Okay. So anyway, for the next section, we have first payments for Mr. Manikowski's monthly stipend to help us get through the transition. Our monthly Ontario County Treasurer for the master agreement. The next three are Loki Brill, just to remind everybody that those payments come directly from the vendor themselves. This is, where we collect it during the closing, the money during the closings, and then we chip away at it during the project, and they're out there looking.
It goes into an escrow.
An escrow account effectively, and then, okay, last one, Finger Lakes Times is for the open meetings or the open meeting law, that we had to have, last month. And finally, the UK, invoice for the month through 5/30.
Okay. Are there more? Should we go ahead? Are we ready to go ahead and ask for the motion to approve? That's all of it?
Very short this month.
That is
I'll
short.
move that we pay the bills. It's Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
This is Lou, I'll second.
Thanks, Lou. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Bills are carried. We'll move on to the reports, and I think, Bob, you're up with the airport report.
I don't even have it in front of me, but, oh, there it is. Yeah, and, again, we're just, really moving ahead with, traffic and fuel sales. It's been very busy out there. And tomorrow evening, we have our first, FAA, safety forum on the airport. We're getting a good response from that. Expecting a good turnout. Working on, acquisitions as we discussed, with, Thunderbird Kessler. So that's moving along. We'll probably have another more detailed update in airport committee meeting before next IDA meeting.
Banking report, or you want me to just go through the financials real quick? Okay. All right, so here's the banking report. And this is just, it's something that's due quarterly. We just post it on a monthly basis just to show everybody the account balances at the end of each month. These are per bank statement amounts. I noticed I did not put interest in this month. I got a second. Do. Okay. And then I'll go through the statements. Ended up May of almost $1.5 million in the bank. We got some receivables for some projects that are out there. Joint venture, again, that never changes till the end of the year. That's an annual adjustment. Go down more. Going. Due from airport 613. We'll see that the reciprocal on the next set of statements. Accounts payable is $1,500. Those are due dates. So it's a smaller amount than what you saw in the accounts payable. Keep going. Escrow monitoring so far is at 25. Okay. Net assets of $1.8 million. So we have one. Okay. Okay, so through May, we've got 404 in department revenue, interest income of 559. Keep waiting for that to escalate. With our rates going up, keep going down. Expenses are doing very well. If you take a look at our variance column over there to the right, we tend to be fairly in line with our budgets. Coming down to the net income of $314,000. That's cash 65, which is why we didn't have to do a transfer this month. Okay, we got some ARs on there. Hold on. Those are the grants, if you recall, the FAA and the New York State grants that are currently outstanding. Keep going. We collapsed the fixed assets, so we didn't have to go through 3 pages of fixed assets, but infrastructure, the cumulative depreciation, et cetera, equipment and operating tools. And this is matches the auditor statements that we get once a year. And that's the next fixed assets of $14.5 million. Going accounts payable 2.4. There's that due to agency fund 613. And the various breakdown of the equity of $14 million, net income of minus $120 to date. Finally, again, revenues are right on budget. Those are very predictable, for a budgetary perspective. Expense-wise, keep going. Stop right there. We got quite a few that are under. Grounds maintenance is a little bit higher. It tends to be a little bit higher with the snow. We get hit pretty hard with snow blowing and such. So we should be catching up over the next couple months, and especially when you get into September, we'll kind of hit our budget and then we'll start getting behind again. But that's where we are so far, the 12,000 over. Going. We have a negative 20 through the first 5 months compared to a budget of minus 101. Any questions on those, or?
Great, thanks, Michael. No questions? No questions from
Mike,
you?
Yeah, the 19,000 over that we're at, those are just some charges that we expect to level out and still come within budget, or?
Yeah, we do our best to sit down and try to figure out how the expenses are gonna hit. We used to just put the budget there and says, okay, you know, your budget's X, and then we would chip away at X. But there were a few people that kind of says, well, can you do your best to kind of figure out where the expenses are gonna hit?
Mm-hmm.
Again, you know, we might be a little bit high, a little bit low, but the hardest one to hit is the grounds maintenance, because that's so weather dependent. Got to figure out where you are. If you get a heavy snow, I mean, we could spend a ton of money keeping it clean. So it's very hard. We don't go in and massage the budget to say, okay, well, we spent too much here, so let's put more money there, because eventually you're going to end up. So we kind of just do our best to estimate what we think the monthly expenses are going to be. There are, like, for instance, the auditing expense, we know exactly when it's going to hit. It's going to hit in April, May, that's when we hit it. So, but the ongoing ones are we do our best guess.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you.
So your best guess is that delta is gonna go down as we go through the rest of?
I would think it would go down a little bit, because, again, I think the snow is the biggest variant, because you got people coming in all times of the day to keep that clean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so where now it's kind of a fixed thing. You cut the grass and
Usually,
that's it.
you know, August through October,
It's
you know,
very quiet.
there's not as much, you know, lawn mowing cuts down and things are all prepared, you know, just picking things, getting ready for the next season, and there's usually not a lot of snowfall until closer to the end of the year or the first of the year.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened last year. We didn't push any snow until almost January.
Just ask Dan Fuller. He knew all about that.
Just talked to Dan.
Any other questions on the reports? Right. Accept
No,
a
so
motion.
I'll make a motion to accept them.
Thanks, Lou.
Second, Marshall.
Thank you, Dan. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carried to accept the reports. Any other business anyone would like to put on the table before we adjourn today?
I just have one question. There was something that came out in an email to me about communications with somebody at the airport should be only done through, I don't know if this should be something in executive session or not, but are you familiar with what I'm talking about? Or
Yes, I am.
we're negotiating a sale or something?
Yeah,
Yes,
it should be
executive session.
executive session material.
You want to move into executive session?
Can we do that for 5 minutes, please?
Yep.
So Dan, you're making a motion to go into executive session
Yes, please.
to discuss matters related. I don't know if our attorney's on.
Comments should go in the waiting room.
I'm good, thanks, Bob.
So Dan's made a motion to
I'll
come out of
second.
executive session, seconded by Don. All in favor?
Aye.
Great. We are now out of executive session. Any other items for discussion before we adjourn? I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion, Don.
Thank you, Don.
Second, Dan.
Thank you, Dan. All in favor of adjourning?
Aye.
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 I assume no one's opposed? We are adjourned.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much, everybody.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Hey, Lou?
No.
She's on.
He did leave before I
You already give somebody CPR, right?
Dan, if you have any questions.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.